Good afternoon to one and all. Yes, we are back with another episode of Know Your Alumni Series. We are pleased to introduce you to Rahul Sanghvi, a student of batch of 2010. Rahul, while at college, has left an indelible mark, not only on academics, but he made a name for himself in the extracurricular activities also. And this catalyst journey, which began at SRCC, still continues. Rahul is responsible for large-scale transformations in the field of logistics, infrastructures, metal and mining, and what not. So yes, over to Rahul.
A very warm welcome to this episode, Rahul. So, if you can just tell us how did your journey start at Academy?
No, so as you know, I'm an alumni of SRCC. I graduated in 2010. Honors. I was also in the boys' hostel. And since then, I did my MBA from XLRI. And after that, I've been working with a company called BCG. I'm right now managing director, partner with BCG. And what I do is I work with business owners and CEOs to drive step change in their business growth, transformation, cost optimization.
Wonderful. So, Rahul, if I say SRCC, does it ring a bell or does it strike a chord?
Both. It rings a bell and it strikes a chord.
Why?
SRCC is very dear. I'm sure to all the students, including me, I think for most of us, this was the first time we stepped out of the comfort of our homes. And we were here. I think these were the foundational years for all of us, and for me certainly. So the foundation that got built in terms of the academic rigor, but also looking for excellence in fields beyond academic. I think it was the first time I really got exposed to a lot of extracurricular activities, got exposed to the corporate world, and those are the memories that you get when you share them. Also, SRCC for me is also where I made the deepest, closest friends I have. Also, the friendship that got formed in those years are still with me. That's also the connect which is there.
That is wonderful. So, Rahul, you said extracurricular. How important are these for, when maybe when you reflect back? So, what do you think they gave you extra? Because they are extracurricular. So, what that extra means be? How it shaped your personality?
Also, I think as I entered the college, I was 17 years old. I'd been largely focused on academics until then. SRCC really opened a new world for me in terms of other avenues, and I really took it up with both hands. I was part of the placement cell. I was very active in the students' union. I got elected as secretary in my second year.
I remember.
And many other things. I think what it meant for me was, the most importantly, it gave me a lot of confidence. Because it exposes you to many conversations within the college, outside the college. So as an example, in the Students' Union, there was a very successful event called the Crossroads that had been running for many years. In the year that I was secretary, we also started a new event called the Business Conclave. That was the first year that we did that. And as part of that, we had to speak to many corporates for funding. We had to speak to many distinguished speakers who come on board. It really unlocks a lot of confidence. And I'm very happy to see actually Business Conclave right now, the generations after us have taken it to the next level. Our own Prime Minister was here as part of Business Conclave. So that speaks of the gravity of the event. And it's good to know that there's something small that we had started a few years ago.
Yeah, so you are now residing in Mumbai. So whenever you come to Delhi, how often have you visited college?
So I must say it's not been as frequent as I would like because there are other commitments. I'm usually here for work, so you are trying to do one meeting and the other and then go back home in time for dinner. So, but I think recently I made it a point to at least visit campus once or twice and in the last 2 months, and that's been quite refreshing. I think it's good to see how the colleges moved with the times in terms of the infra, the classrooms, the pedagogy, but also it retains its own charm. The old charm which was there when we were students. So it's a mix of both and it feels really good to be there.
So the best memory you had at that, you can share that.
I think it'll be more than one. I have many good memories, but if I had to pick one, actually I'll pick two if that's okay.
Nice.
First is my first.
More a merrier.
The first day at college, I think is a memory I would never forget. Because that's the first time you are exposed to this whole new world. There's a lot of excitement, also nervousness. So that's a memory that I will always have. The second is the day I got elected in the Students' Union. Both the speech, which was a packed auditorium, people were staging on both sides. It's a very charged atmosphere, which is also a good learning. And the entire process of the elections, that also I would remember for a long time.
Any memory from your hostel life?
Many memories. I think just from the beginning, how you get introduced to the senior cohort, and how you very quickly make lifelong friends. I think the friends that I made in the first 1 month in the hostel are still my closest friends. In fact, 12 of us are going to Goa this weekend. We are catching up again, and we try to do this once in a couple of years.
So the centenary is approaching, as you know, and we are I'm very happy to share a lot of alums are in touch with us. We have established alum relations cell, as you must be knowing, and we are trying to widen the reach. So how do you think, what should college do to widen the reach further?
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
So I think from whatever I've also seen in the last few months, the college is already doing a lot in terms of the city-wise alumni meets, a lot more communication about the centenary year, and so I think it's a great initiative. I'm sure most students would love to be a part of this, would love to be a part of the alumni network. I think most people just get pressed for time, but I think the college is taking the right step in terms of taking the initiative, setting up these forums, and I think many more people will participate. I certainly am very keen to be a part of these.
So how do you think alums can contribute? Because we know that you have been visiting, and today also the rain has actually it has delayed your arrival. You were stuck in traffic and still you could make it. So how do you think alums can contribute more towards the institution, towards SRCC?
So I think contribution can be in many ways. One is just strengthening the network, being more active as part of the alumni network. And I'm seeing that happening a lot. The second is also the most valuable thing is time, right? So taking out time to be with students, to be part of the campus activities. I'm fortunate that I got the opportunity to have a guest lecture today with the class, and I'm looking forward to associate with college in many more ways.
So anything which you like to tell the present generation, that how to shape their future, their personality?
So I think what I would say is the fact that you are in SRCC already means you have a certain mental faculty, you come through a certain filter. I think SRCC gives you a great foundation in terms of going out in the corporate world. Most importantly, I think two things. One, as you see in the vision here, excellence and a pursuit of excellence is what I learned. And the second is confidence to go out into the world. Because as an SRCC alum, you can pretty much be in any seat on the table and go with confidence. Those are the two.
Thank you so much, Ram. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
And wish you a lot of luck for the future.
Thank you.